Oh man, what's up with all that love and admiration? For me, I'm shocked. I'm surprised. My peers and buddies actually considering me for so many categories. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's a little scary, a little intimidating to not be giving myself credit for a change. Actually, other people are doing it. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. It's amazing at this point. But yeah, thanks, appreciate you. What you gonna do, dude? What you gonna do, brother? What you gonna do, man?
Big Biggie. 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 Big Biggie.
All right, we got a network member in the backstage, ladies and gentlemen. Guess who could it be? Who could it be? Who could it be? Hold on, let me bring him in professionally.
Breaking news.
Shit, that was the real breaking news. There we go.
That was a hell of a fucking intro right there.
Yeah, dude. Man,
Sir, how you doing?
Even if I don't get nominated or anything, I'm just really like surprised that I've seen so many people bring my name up for this stuff, and it's really nice.
You're on YouTube a fucking ton, bro. Everybody loves you. It's not like it's a secret.
It's a little, it's you just don't really anticipate having people like just say it at their own will. Usually I got to do it at gunpoint, right?
That's fair.
Yeah.
We got JSS. How you doing, JSS? I gotta make you a wrench this Sunday, I promise. I don't know how to go back and look at the comments in a chat and make someone a wrench. I'm computer illiterate, apparently.
That's nice. So JSS will be a wrench. There you go, JSS.
Yeah, he's gonna be a wrench in my chat.
Oh, you know what? I think Beckerman was one of the first original Biggie Shack guys. He coined the phrase, I gotta admit. So
yeah, that's true. That is
true. Drop a leg for my friend.
Big Biggie. 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 Big Biggie.
Beckerman's a good dude. I like when he hangs out at church.
Yeah, I sent you the link, Who Dat T. Come on in, my friend. Who Dat T. Yeah, I think that's who we all wanted to nominate the most this year, and his category kind of dried up. So we gotta fucking find a spot for Who Dat, right?
Yeah, I don't actually. The categories have all changed, right? So I don't really. I gotta look at it, to be honest. Are you gonna pull it up or something?
Hell no. I was kind of hoping TM might hop on, but that's all right. We could just wing it. We'll just talk shit.
as you do.
Yeah. Just like every other bit of my content, I don't actually look at anything. I just go off what I think. So.
Hey man, nothing wrong with flying off the seat of your pants. I just put in my air conditioners today, so it's feeling pretty nice in here.
Very cool. Very nice.
Took a little bit of work, but we got her done. Taped up, fucking ready to go. Although I look sort of like I'm hanging out in the trailer park. I don't have I only have an air conditioner for the one room I hang out in, so it's not like a huge air conditioner or anything. But I don't have a curtain. I don't have a door. So, and I don't have a curtain. So I had to like tape a bunch of garbage bags together and hang them up so there's plastic keeping the cold air in my room, which is nice.
I love the fact that I gave JSS his first wrench. I give a lot of people wrenches, but that's the main reason why is because I feel like everybody should get to be experience getting a wrench for at least any chat, you know. So
I don't give wrenches out freely, man. I just don't
no,
do it.
you're not into it like I am.
I'm stingy. I'm stingy with the wrenches.
I knew what it was like being in chats and see, oh, what's that? Why are they blue? You know, and then I had
But
a
to
few.
be fair, it's not like there's a lot. There's only like I think two wrenches in my channel. Maybe
Yeah, yeah. I think I saw Christina Payne.
Christina Payne, and I gave Callie one because he was whining one day.
Oh,
So
yeah. I
I
don't.
could take that away any minute, Callie. Don't fuck around.
Yeah, I think you offered me one at one point, and I didn't really push it, but that's okay. I don't need the wrench to know I'm your buddy. You know, it's all
Oh
right.
yeah, fuck you and I fucking hang out on each other's channels daily
Yeah,
almost. Fuck's sake.
I'm a little closer
I think
to
we're buddies at this point.
the only
If we're not, I'm living the wrong life, brother. I'm living the wrong life.
the only wrench is the people we don't like. I think.
Well, okay. So what happened in my chat? Somebody hid somebody's comments from like the whole chat, and that person didn't do anything. That the one person that hid their comments just didn't like that other person. So I don't. I don't like that shit going
Oh,
on. I like people to be able to say what they want, unless of course they're saying the stupidest shit possible. Then you just time them out, you get them out of there. But
I hereby announce I am running for prettiest eyes. I'm just assuming that's the category. Yes. Those have some damn good eyes. I think Legion gets a lot of credit, but Beckerman has the beautiful brown eyes. What up, Birdman from Virginia?
Birdman,
You can see
he's always in the chats too, though. He's in every chat.
if you really want to announce you're here, Birdman, you gotta give me your social and your area code.
And the first your first pet's name and the street the street you first lived on.
Yeah, I think that since they took away fucking unboxing, we gotta go entertaining or Hall of Fame for who dat, right?
Well, who that for sure falls under the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
He's been on it. He's been on here for what 10 years. Fucking just
Oh,
fucking
he's before me, dude. I can admit that.
slinging books and fucking talking trash and talking comic books, man.
No,
So,
no. He's definitely taught me a few fucking things in my life. I'd say. I'd hope he's learned a couple from me, but you never know. You know, he's pretty smart. Um, entertaining too, though. You know, I always say like he probably gave me my most competitive match on the hunt. Like, and I take comic book wrestling to heart. You know, so I think that he's more competitive. You don't want to get who that really stirred up and make it a real match because he might fuck you up, dude. I don't even remember if I won or lost. I might have won, but the fucking match was just beastie, bro. Like,
oh yeah, he's a fucking definite hell of a comic book wrestler. That's for
he
sure.
really is, dude. Like, he could be entertaining as fuck. He's funny. He's smart. Um, yeah. So I think who that deserved it because he kind of wanted it, you know, too. I think he brought it up a few times. So
Well, it'd be nice to see him in something like a comic book community award. I don't, he's been in the community forever. So
I'd like to win one, maybe, but
I'd love to see you win a comic book community award. I don't know exactly the titles of all these things that we're voting on this year,
right.
but
No,
I'm sure we could fit you into entertaining, to speculation, to legend, to whatever the categories are. You're probably you could probably fit into most of them.
I would hope so. You know, I think most of us can kind of fit into all the categories, honestly. But it's whatever. You know, I'm not. I'm going to take it like I did last year. So I think that's my buddy TM is going to be pushing. I might do a little more effort because he's a pretty good buddy of mine. But
I pushed.
push,
I pushed the awards last year. I was like, hey, go check it out. Vote who you want. Vote for your favorites. Vote for the people you think would deserve it. That kind of bullshit.
Yeah, old Chonko and Chonko brought me up for a few categories, and Matt did. And
Chanko's, I think he qualifies for new channel, doesn't he? I'm not sure. I think maybe Matt does as well.
oh yeah, I thought that was
I
us.
don't know. I think it's like has Matt been doing it for a year already?
Well, we got to. I can't forget to bring up my good buddy Darth Lopez either.
And Darth Lopez, he's a new channel as well.
Yes,
So they're actually that new channel category is actually very difficult for me because I like all three of those
that's gonna be
people.
the toughest one for me to pick, man.
Yeah, that's a difficult one to pick out, man. That's hardcore.
I think that that's the highest competitive spot in the whole thing, honestly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's pretty competitive. That is a fact, Jack.
It's gonna be tough for me to pick between Chonker and Darth, and I'm not gonna exactly say, but I'm gonna say either one of them are fantastic. And even Matt, I just thought Matt been around a little longer than that.
Matt's growth has been spectacular, dude. Like he's just
That's a fucking machine, dude. Like
dude.
I don't fuck with Matt, bro.
Yeah, he puts out content constantly. But hey, again, I don't want to push one or the other. But all three of these picks are super
Dude,
difficult.
fucking, dude. There's one thing about me, dude. I don't know, Bleeker. You probably know it just from experience, really. Like when you came to this community, dude, I was super like into your content. I just fucking love new content, bro. Like I get really excited watching guys do their thing and have their fucking channel. Dude, I that's my favorite shit about this
Yeah,
fucking.
you were one of the first people that actually hung out with me at church next to K-pop. Like you were the dude, man.
I was going ho for church even before it was called church. You know, like
Yeah, yeah.
doing something, fucking let's do it. You know,
Cool, man.
fuck yeah, brother. So I get into the fucking new guys, man. I think that that's like the funnest shit to watch because they're all like excited and fresh, and it's just fun that way.
Yeah, it's also fun to see them go. This is something new I started, and you're like, bro, go talk to go talk to the great legend. Just stop it. Just stop it.
Yeah,
Go talk to Biggie Shaq. Go talk to Who Dat. Don't fuck around. This is something.
yeah,
This
it's
is
fun to
something I
watch.
started.
Right, right. It's like opinions are wild, right? So I'm watching John this early, and he's talking about fucking Captain America movies, and John is a fucking buff dude. Like he knows his movies and shit, right?
Yeah, well, I disagree with him entirely on Captain America. Fucking
Oh yeah,
entirely, like 100% entirely.
he fucking pinpoints my favorite movie too. Like Captain America 1, First Avenger is not as good as Captain
It's a
America.
great fucking. Oh,
It's so fucking good, dude.
Jesus,
It
John,
gives
I
you
love you, John. I love you, but you're
dude. Just look at it in this point of view. In 1940 something, the perspective of the U.S. military as opposed to 2024, 2025 American military with Captain America 4.
yeah, yeah.
It's like Timu level. It's like private security, like 30 people strong. Like what you really got a grasp of what the army was like in Captain
Well,
America 4.
again, there's fundamental flaws in that movie. John has his opinion, and he's entitled to it. But we all know Captain America was a just an okay movie.
I think it was better than like the shit. I think he had some good points though. Like it isn't the shittiest. Like I got through it. I thought it was fun. I think that it was done pretty well. The only things there was a lot of things, and this is what we all do. We all want to rewrite shit to our likings,
Sure, sure.
But besides that, like
Well, and again, like I love this. The fact that at one point you were like fucking what was it, Elijah or whatever?
yep.
Uh, like, how do you write that guy out when he's the only guy that has powers that could actually probably maybe help Captain America look somewhat like it's believable in a fight against the Red Hulk?
I don't
Um,
know.
you brought up every people keep bringing up his Wakandan wings that he can stop the blast of the Hulk, but that doesn't stop his legs from crushing into the cement and destroy. Like his legs broke concrete. If a human being's legs broke concrete because someone crushed them, their legs would break. Jesus. I digress.
Yeah, the whole fucking who dat Norn Rad bet is very up in the air in my mind because people are saying success, people are saying fell. It's like, whoa, I don't know. I think it's almost a fucking draw.
I think it broke even. I'm pretty sure. I think that's
Technically,
considered a failure now. Breaking even is considered a failure.
I
But
think Rad might have won just because the first couple weeks, but I don't know.
I don't know either, brother. I don't know. I'd have to check the
Sure.
numbers. I'd have to crunch some
Yeah, I
numbers.
don't know the exact bet again. I don't know. I just feel like it's up in the air because there's different opinions of what's
Either way, it's a lot closer than I thought it'd be because
yeah.
people were really like saying Thunderbolts was a phenomenal movie and
It
blah blah
didn't
blah.
perform like I thought it would. It didn't perform. I haven't seen it. I just feel like they didn't do enough with
And I'm curious as why this phenomenal movie are all movies just like well they put too much money into the budget, right? They put what fucking 120 mil, like they put so much money into these movies. It's hard to even break fucking even anymore.
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they have too many high expectations.
Well, I guess TM ain't coming, so maybe I will look at the CBCA fucking thing list. All right. Someone in the chat dropped a link and I'll go look at it. Please.
Yeah, you got a lot of wrenches in there.
That's the best part about giving wrenches to everybody. I could just say anybody, please, and usually. Oh man, I enjoyed that fucking Undervalued last night, dude. Oof, that was fun. It was fun for me.
Yeah, you automatically get 4 votes, which means
I think I had to win a couple of them, man. Callie don't exactly vote for everybody, and
no, Callie's pretty good actually. He'll vote for pretty much the book that he likes.
Brad don't. He'll pick somebody different, you know. Maybe if it was led, Darth is
Darth, Legend, Beckerman,
yeah, I agree.
90. There's 4 right there, man.
Okay, so we got the awards. Welcome. Oh, hold on, who dat? I'm sorry. Let me try again. All right.
Where's who that's thing?
I don't know, but I can't bring him in. And last night I didn't because I didn't want to give him too much of an edge. He didn't compete, but all right.
Breaking news.
You got who dat?
I like that breaking news.
It's very serious.
Yeah, it's very, very serious indeed of all the stuff that's going on. Hello, everybody to the chat. Hello, guys. How y'all guys doing?
Hello.
Good, doing good. Well, I guess we're gonna go down the list of the categories.
Yeah, I haven't looked at it yet, so it'd be interesting to see it.
Yeah.
Did you have a long? How long do you have to do the pre-votes? I think it's till. When do those end? Because I know it doesn't end till November, the whole thing, but I don't know how long. I don't know how long the pre-votes go because this is just to get people into the final category. So this vote just gets people into the
You
final.
get nominated before you get voted. Yes.
Yeah.
So scheduled 6, 7 to 8 to open nominations. 8:15 the finalists are revealed. 8:16 to 10:11 finalists voting, and November 1st, 2025 CBC Awards show. So he's got that all listed pretty good. Category tier 1, emerging channels under $4.99 subs for up and coming creators. Best comic show, best ongoing series for the first one. Okay, so you don't only have to pick like your favorite new channel. There's categories, so you can pick a bunch of your favorite new channels.
That's nice.
So who has the best ongoing series for under 500?
Under five?
Under 5? I think Matt's at what, 6 now? So he's over.
That's out. Jonko is one of my favorite new guys, but I gotta admit, like the Monday show with Darth is probably my favorite.
Yeah, and he's well under 5. He actually.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of. He's
And
probably the only one.
20 people, 25, 32 people, 40 people in his chats. It's crazy.
That's informative content, guides, deep dive, histories. I mean, that would be Matt, but if it's under 500, Maybe he's in because he was under 500 at at the beginning of the year. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how the timing works.
I don't either. It might be mid tier because they got 500 and 999 too. So that's probably his area. All right. So under 500, best and most informative. I mean, maybe Chonko because Chonko is pretty fucking informative. I'm not sure exactly which category Chonko is going for, but I'm down to like help push whatever the hell one he wants. If
How does I wonder? I wonder what's the start date for when they start calculating because where your subscriber count at for the
right,
you know.
I don't know. I'd have to find out. I would guess it would be from the day nominations start, but usually LCS pops up. But yeah, I don't know. Best informative content. All right, we did that. Best entertaining content: hauls, unboxings, reviews, reaction videos, games, and skits. What do you,
They really lumped you in with a lot of shit.
what's Cliff's sub count at?
I don't know anyone's sub count, brother. I don't pay attention, to be honest.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know anybody. I know my own, but I don't.
Yeah, I know mine. That's it.
Maybe Haulia.
Halia is pretty new as well, aren't they? Are they pretty? They're sort of a new channel. Yeah, yeah.
They got a little thing going on Sunday, and they have their dope thing too with the.
They do a bunch of shit, actually. Yeah, that's true.
All right, most engaging host that excels at interviews, hosting auctions, and it's so surprising they got auctions in now because auctions are almost dead. Guest engagement. Well, if I'm gonna go with, I mean, if Bleeker wasn't at 700, I'd go with him, but I don't know who the fuck I'd most engaging host.
I'm the 500 to 700 guy.
Yeah, so I guess either Chonko or Darth again. Chonko and Darth's my two favorite channels. Best new channel or creator, channels under your OS. I wasn't going to decide on that. Let's just jump to mid-tier channels, 500, 999. Subscribers for growing creators making a strong impact. Best comic book show, best ongoing. This is 500 to 999. So I think best comic book show is probably Bleeker with the church.
That's nice of you to say. I appreciate that.
500 to 999, yeah. Best live stream, I'll go with Bleeker. Best informative content, I'll go with Matt. Matt is
no, I agree. I don't disagree.
best entertaining content, hauls, unboxing, reviews, reaction videos, games, and skits.
Who does that from 5 to 1,000? Like on a regular basis, besides once in a while.
If it said interviews, I'd say K-pop, but it don't.
K-pop for sure. For interviews, absolutely.
Where's the interviews part? I don't see interviews anywhere. All right. I mean, she reviews the Kickstarter, so
I'd say that's reviewing something. She goes through the whole thing, reviews the Kickstarter, and goes over it with the creators. That's pretty cool.
Okay, here we go. Most engaging host. Host that excels at interviews, hosting auctions, and that's fucking K-pop.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna say Band of Bros, but she's our fucking host and she does interviews, so I think that's gonna be K-pop spot right there. Most engaging host. All right, tier 3. Major channels, 1,000 to 2,000 subscribers for established creators with a larger audience and influence. Best comic book show, best ongoing series or format. I don't know. I think DJ Lynx is out because he's above 2,000. Yeah, Allen's out. I'm pretty I'm low because my subs are low, but even fucking Tony's out with 3,000. So Tony Sanders is out of this one.
Are you in that one, Biggie? What are you at, 13 or 14?
Yeah, I'm only like 1,300 subs. So who that are in this area?
Yeah. So, and what's the one you're reviewing right now?
Best ongoing series or format.
Oh, so yeah, I don't know, man. I would probably go Collector Club.
Yeah, I've tried to be open minded, but
Be fucking selfish. Vote
yeah,
yourself in.
it's pretty good. Goes, best live stream for live stream content. That's open to everybody. I think fucking Fat Stacks is out of 2K. That's live stream content. I'm not best informative content. Now, this is where we might get fucking who dat. Best informative content, guides, deep dives, history. Dude, who dat's
I just
great.
I
Frankly,
don't know. I don't. I need to do it more often.
you're fucking. You do it all the time, bro. Fucking who dat's always fucking giving some good tidbits, bro. I think this is your spot, man. Let me read the rest of them. Best entertaining content. Hauls, unboxings, reviews, reaction videos, games, and skits.
Well, that's he's got
Well,
halls and
also,
unboxings.
so he's best entertaining content and informative. Who that can get into?
Yeah, that's a good category for who dat. That's a hard category though. It's a lot of
Yeah,
fucking.
it's a hard category, but since it got broken up for a subscriber count, it's a hard but a little bit better if you think of it that way.
Oh yeah, no, I think
Because you know, like me and Big, you don't have to go up with somebody like Allen, or DJ Links, or people who got like double the or triple the amount of subscribers.
Legion and yeah, absolutely.
I mean, me and Huda, I'm not like talking shit or nothing, but I would say that like we're pretty decently known, and we're in this little bubble of 1 to 2K. It's like that's pretty fucking niche little area for both of us. I think like I don't know who else is in that bubble, but not,
Yeah, we've been in that little ball for a minute too.
yeah, dude.
it's like we gain a couple subscribers, lose a couple, gain a couple.
Yeah, bro. So maybe JP, but I think he's past 2K too. But all right,
So JP budget.
yeah, maybe he's in.
I think he passed it too, though.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm about to
Yeah.
look right
So
now. I'm about to tell
I'm
you right
going.
now where he's at.
Yeah, yeah. I'm going informative and
Yeah, he's almost at 5,000. JP
yeah,
is
yeah.
yeah.
I don't know anybody. It's like off the top of my head, really, in 1K to 2K I could think of, but
See, what is it? Couching and slouching. I don't know if he has under 1,000.
Couching and Slouching, that's a good one. Sector 38 2815 or that one. That one's pretty good. There's a few good ones. All right, let's get to open categories. Any subscriber account. Biggest channel supporter, Blue Ranch. Fan of overall supporter. Now, JSS is good. I brought up Steppo, but apparently he might have like a stipulation. So
I always used to vote Las Crucius, but I haven't seen him in so long. I hope he's doing okay.
I like JSS a lot. He seems to be.
I haven't seen him in a while. Yeah.
So I would probably get JSS. GT Key is probably my number one supporter, but he's been MIA as of late. It's been a lot of.
I gotta go with JSS.
Well, he also like I know Christina Payne is like the bluest wrench of all blue wrenches, but I think I'm not sure if she qualifies this year because she sponsored an award, so I'm not sure if she qualifies.
She's
but
a sponsor now, so I don't think.
I'll
But
have
I would
to
have to go to JSS because lately I've been seeing him everywhere.
Yep.
He they popped up in the auctions. He's come on like he's always been around.
Oh yeah, dude. No, he's top notch supporter, man.
I agree. All right. Best on-screen presence, favorite hands, mustache, facial hair, or hair. Now I've been hearing people bring Bleecker up.
No, man, I'm going with Boston Chris.
Yeah,
yeah.
Chris
he's got the best beard. He's got the best long hair. He's a fucking hilarious on-screen
He's a whole
personality.
too, honestly. Like he might not push a lot of content, but he's been around forever. So
Yeah, man. I think if I'm going for someone in that category, that's Boston Chris this year for me. For me personally.
mhm.
Yeah, I think, and he's been letting the hair down lately.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna tell him to
He
take
might
it out.
get another ME defense though. Maybe he'll say he's going to defend it. Maybe that'll happen.
Oh.
I don't know. Okay. Favorite community artist, amateur artist who has not been professionally published. I don't know if Kickstarter counts. Does Kickstarter count as professionally published? That's what we need to diagnose.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that counts, but that would really suck because Rad's one of my favorite artists in the
I think
community.
Rad's been crushing it.
See, that's why I said some of the stuff needs like a little, like what they call a disclaimer. You know what I mean? Like a little
It's
extra
up
information.
to interpretation. Who that? Like you could run with any of these. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said it could be. You know, you could be like, well, I don't count Kickstarter. Then in their minds, they say they count Kickstarter. You know.
Is
So,
Roscoe allowed to? I know he's won what? He's won at least one.
One community artist. Yeah, I think so.
Did well? Who run? Did Namen win
Nauman
it last year?
won it last year.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I pushed for Namen last year. I think I pushed for Namen. So
Yeah, we all.
I would have liked to push for Rad this year. He's on church and he draws every
I
Sunday,
don't
and it's
think that he's
awesome
done
watching his art.
anything like licensed yet. You know, I'm pretty.
Yeah, like he's done nothing. Like he's done nothing. Like I'm not a pro. He drew a cover for me. I wouldn't consider that. I know it's going to get published and people are going to have it, but it's not like it's under DC or it's under an actual, you know, licensed publishing house.
Now the next one's going to surprise y'all. Best short form content, shorts or reels. I think YouTube comic people. I mean, is there any
oh
competition?
my god.
CJ.
CJ, it would be
CJ.
a little competition.
If YouTube comic people isn't Journey, it's YouTube comic people at this point for me. Like
I might try to go after that next year. You know why? Because I literally just put a short out like before you guys went live, and it hit, what is it, at 2,000 views already.
Yeah, dude, I've been killing it with shorts
damn,
this whole week.
the shorts.
I've been
Yeah,
crushing shorts.
it's only been live for like 10 minutes.
Damn. We gotta go look at this. What the hell is Who Dat Talk? We gotta watch this short.
It's all it is a haul of some of the
Who
books.
Dat's really good at fucking shorts, man. You'll do like an auction preview and shit, and it'll be like, damn, bro.
That's all I did basically. I did shorts of some of my Dallas pickups, and I picked some good music to go along with it. I don't
You
know.
know who's also really good at them? Marcus is really good at that shit.
He's the Instagram king. Yeah, fucking
Yeah,
good
he
at
does a
that
lot
shit.
of good.
I
videos.
was shocked when I looked at it before I came on, and I was like, "Damn, that shit got 2,000 views already."
Holy shit!
Well, you see, I got 2,001, almost 2,000. Then I got like little small ones.
Yeah, he's probably got.
You gotta
music,
mute. You gotta mute. Yeah, you can mute the
Oh.
music right there.
You gotta mute it, Biggie. Yeah, you gotta mute it.
Thank you. I'm glad I paused it. All right.
So it was just my, my pickups, my signatures, some of the books that
Okay.
that I got signed and stuff like that. And
I'm gonna try to do this later. Hell yeah.
yeah, it's when I found out you could do shorts with pictures,
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna start doing that.
All right. Let me get back to the
Yeah, I just started cutting my broadcasts. Honestly, I could just go and cut a little chunk out of a live stream, and if it's an interesting chunk, it works really well for YouTube. It's easy.
I think Legion told me you could just pause while recording, and I was like, really? And I started doing that, and that works a lot good. Pretty good
Oh,
too.
cool, yeah.
All right, so here we go. All right, shorts or reels, and then you got comic book or omnibus review, a channel that consistently reviews comic books and or I'm not bad for that in book club, dude. Like, I like our book club a lot. I don't get a lot of views and shit, but we break down books fucking really well. And we got a good little group. And I like our rankings. Like, we fucking, I mean, you don't miss a spot if you watch our.
If you don't vote for yourself on that one, the second thing would be John Comics with Kids.
John, okay. Yeah, he
Yeah.
does good with
Do the
the
Omni stuff, and
Yeah,
I
him
think
and
they,
him and Magic Lasso do a
yeah.
yeah, don't they do like a show every other
every
week
like
or something?
every Sunday or every once a month
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Nordrat says TM is best hair. What up, Matt? Good to see you, Matt. All right.
TM has best hair for now. Have you seen it? Come on.
Better to get them in as quick as we can.
Yeah, it's for real.
Best statue or toy review unboxing channel that consistently reviews unboxes statues or toys. Fucking Fable is the Figgy Friday, man. Fable does.
TM will be mad at you if you don't.
Yeah. I'm voting for Fish Cat Collective.
Oh, there you go, Fish Cat. That's fucking right, dude.
He constantly does it. He
does, dude. He had the cow. He had the C3PO.
He got the TMNT, size. Like he did. He's constantly buying and showing them off and promoting them. Like if he had the backing of like some kind of sponsorship, dude, he would blow up because he does what Jim Mint used to do, and this Jim Mint just blew up with it though.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm with you, bro. Yeah, I think he takes Fable out actually. Like Fable does that on Instagram. So for YouTube, Fish Cat, man. I think of a better one. Jim Mint, his dude. I'm not even.
He's more of a morning show now. Talk show.
I'm gonna put something in the fucking private chat, and I dare not say it out loud.
Oh,
all right.
That'd be good. That'd be good to laugh and not
bro. This is what his show is turned into. All right, read the private chat.
Let me click on this.
Dude, tell me I'm lying. If you watch it, let me know.
I gotta watch it now.
Let me know if I'm lying, dude. Let me know if I'm lying.
Yeah,
I mean, that was a really flattering.
I'm just saying, fam. If you watch it, you let me know. All right, tell me if I'm lying. All right.
Very flattering description.
Yes. Where we at? Okay. Pressing or comic restoration content channel that demonstrates cleaning, pressing, or restoration.
Jitterbug wins it every year, doesn't he? You gotta. I know Alan did this. I think Comic Doctor is really good. Or I don't know if he does. He doesn't really do content though. But Dustin would be great to win that.
That's what I was about to say. Dustin just needs to he could do like little shorts. He could do like 10, 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Like because he does such good work, and he could like you literally. I'm at the
he could do shorts without showing off his process.
I feel like
he could show like before and afters or something.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen Metarog explain like books that he's gotten at a ratty, and he turned into good book. And Night Tiger does it too. Bubs has done it. But
hell, I press books constantly.
Yeah.
I don't really talk about it too much.
People don't show the before and after enough, but yeah.
I used to. Nobody ever paid attention.
All right.
I think that's good short material too.
Best speculation comic content. Keep Specking Award. Dude, that's fucking 2 of my shows. So you got the Biggie Shack Commandments, and you got the Undervalued Championship now. And the Undervalued Championship is taking the community by storm. If you ain't paying attention to our fucking Undervalued, you're fucking up because we're giving y'all gems, dude.
We are actually.
We are
gems is being brought up.
Yeah, Comic Tom wishes he could fuck with our comic book spec on that fucking shit. But I'm just saying, fam.
People don't get what they're looking at. They just think they're voting for whoever.
They just think they're voting for somebody to win. They're not really. I don't think they really realize
that is part of the point. But you're also getting to see all these books that you can get for
cheap, bro, that are going up,
fucking hundreds of dollars. So.
Dude, I would take any one of them battles to compare to any other fucking top 10 list any day of the week, and I think we stomp a hole in their ass. Matt has been killing it. Alan, even with his obscure shit, some of those have been great. That last one he showed was fantastic. Tronco, Bleecker, Who Dat, dude, great fucking book. So I like it a lot. But yeah, and the Biggie Shack Commandments definitely does its fucking thing, but that's just beyond whatever, toot your own horn kind of shit. All right.
Chanko, I recommend you just buy books from me. That would be great. Sorry, Chanko said he buys he buys books that people recommend all the time. I'm like, just buy my
Yeah,
book.
we recommend you buy from the Band of Brothers auction.
That's what I recommend.
If we don't have it, we can find it.
All right, best live stream altogether. What has been the best live stream this year?
That doesn't have a subscriber range.
Can we vote for the Hunt at some point in time?
I would like to. I think that we should.
That's a great live stream. It's a show. It's unscripted. It's all for fun. It's, you know, I don't know. We all put on a performance on that fucking thing. That was pretty good, in my opinion.
Yeah. It's a pretty fucking fun one. I mean, every second's filled with good shit.
Shenanigans and fucking good books and crazy shit.
That should be a good spot. If it was just like competition show, I would say mine and his, but it's definitely up there for best battling show for sure, because he puts all that extra shit in.
Yeah, just an overall show in general. It's just a good show. It's a fun
I kind of like my little competitors a little bit more because I like my guys, but
of course.
Yeah, the Hunt's great too. All right.
Yeah, I just think the Hunt never gets any love from the community.
It should. He puts like real fucking. It feels like a real wrestling match. Like he definitely has that going for him for sure.
At least it tries to be, right? He tries hard to do it. So.
Fucking cool. It's cool as shit, and people do seem to put like a lot of energy into it too. Like they take it pretty serious.
Dude, yeah, there's all sorts of fucking goddamn promos and fucking extra videos. Bro. Jesus. Hell, Callie got buried alive, for Pete's sake.
Most innovative content creator pushing creative boundaries and content style via video editing, audio, voiceover, thumbnails, or overall presentation skills. I'm going to go with Razor Comics.
Oh, Jesus.
He is the most innovative content creator with his boundaries he push in style.
I don't know about innovative, but I think Alan and Steven need to get voted in for their Monday night special at some point in time.
Yeah, where is that Monday? Which one are we going to be? Is that it? The most? It can't be innovative. It should be best overall.
Well, it's not innovative. It's just best overall, really. Like it's, you know, a lot of knowledge, a lot of.
I would put it in the best overall category.
All right,
just overall better. You know.
All right, best live stream. That's where we should have put it.
Mind you, they're in the what? They're in the 5,000 range almost. So I don't know where they fit necessarily.
Okay. Yeah, maybe best live stream or best innovative content. One or the other.
Yeah, probably live stream, I think.
Best tour video: Comic-Con, local comic shop, or Nerd Cave.
We got to go Sticky Goose on this one, don't we?
I think so.
Oh my god!
Right, Sticky Goose were my last two nominees.
But it says con. What else is it? Con, Nerd Tour,
Nerd Cave, and comic shop, local comic shop, Comic-Con, Nerd Cave, comic shop.
I haven't seen a good Nerd Cave tour in a while.
Night Tiger does. I mean, how many do you not see whenever we just pop our stream on and you see our fucking nerd room? Like everybody does that.
That's just a small little background, for Pete's sake. I got all sorts of toys on the other side of my room and comic books and all sorts of shit.
I'm trying to think of something. You know who used to do good con video tours? E-Rod. Remember Biggie? E-Rod 212 used to do really good con videos.
True. Durst did a pretty good one too, actually.
Yeah, I used to watch all of his Like, and they never were long. They might have been 15 minutes, 20 minutes, but it's good walkthrough. He show you
Yeah,
some
I'm,
booths.
I'm
Like,
not. I'm not voting for that.
All right.
what? Vote for who? What? What
He's
there's?
interested. Most comedic, entertaining content creator. Okay, so this one. Who's the funniest? I always say that Burke Fam is the funniest because he is clueless to a lot of things, but
I haven't seen much of. He hasn't done much.
he hasn't been really hilarious this year. But he pops in. You know what he did the other day? Who that? He went to the one fucking episode we had book club on TMs because my streaming was gone. Fucking Burke leaves a comment and he says, "Hey TM, great addition to your book club review, adding D to it." I'm just fucking blown away. Like me
Yeah,
and D started to shit, and this is the first fucking. Oh my god!
it was really good when TM started that show.
Yeah, I know. Fucking Burke, dude. Wins me back every time. It's like I think, oh, he hasn't done nothing, and then he does something. It's like,
It's
you get-
hilarious.
all right. No, I don't know who the funniest is.
Funniest is very. I think CJ's the funniest, but he doesn't really do fucking content. So
I used to think Jordy was funny until he got real fucking morbid and said, I'm the Kickstarter king and shit. Like he's like fucking Stephen King or some shit now. But I don't know. Either way, whoever's funny's funny.
I don't know. I can't. I know people who make me laugh, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think all you guys are hilarious. Becker fucking makes me
Becker's funny as fuck, bro.
sometimes.
Maybe
Chris,
we could do Comic Book Viking because Beckerman's on the show.
yeah, Beckerman's legit funny, dude.
The Hucklebuck maybe is pretty funny.
All right.
Yeah, I would do that. I would do that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know Beckerman would be happy that Viking
He got
was
nominated.
nominated. So
Comic book
and Beckerman's on the show, so it makes me feel like I nominated Beckerman.
Comic Book Community Builder Award creator fostering engagement and interaction with the community.
Hmm.
I think Alan was kind of poking at this one, so I don't disagree with him that he don't. But you can say that for the hunt too. You could say like a lot of guys come on that show and kind of blossom. I know I've had it on my channel. I've seen it on a lot of.
Yeah, we had a few people like loosen up and open up on the hunt. They get relaxed and
Yeah, for sure, man.
Because it's a competition show, but it's all in fun and it's really to bring people who out of the shell together.
Oh yeah. I mean, you could say that about a bunch of channels. But I mean, even church. Like, not a lot of people come on panel, but they'll hop on church.
That is true. Church is a place for people to come on anytime they want, most of the time.
A lot of guys' first little cameos there and here and there and everywhere. So.
Your show as well, Tony's show. Yeah, there's a lot of shows where they get like guys come on for the first time and just sort of become part of the community.
Comic Book Community Channel of the Year. Well, my channel isn't a channel; it's a network, so it's really not fair to compare to other. So I don't know. I think Cliff should get a spot in there somewhere. Cliff does pretty good. The little Council of Comics, maybe he gets that spot.
Yeah, what's the like that you're talking about the Cliffs and the Legions and the.
Cliff has his whole crew. I don't know all their names. I think there's, C Bizzle and fucking Brother Joe and some other guys. I'm pretty sure, right?
Comic Book Channel of the Year. Eh? That's an interesting one. I don't know, Biggie. I think you've done a lot of you've really pushed this year on your content. You're on every day. You bring new shit to the community all the time, whether it's rehashed in with a new fucking face or not, man. It's good shit. So you're doing it.
Could be Legion. Legion does a lot of stuff every day. So does
Yeah,
so
and
does
he's a big community guy. So
yeah, it could go by anywhere. This last one, Combo Community Hall of Fame. Now, I've been thinking I'm a good candidate. It's surprising to hear other people saying it, but of course, people, Sleepy Reader and Metarog and Whodat. Now I'm throwing his hat in there, and whoever else.
the great legend.
Great Legend. Yeah, that's a great one. I wouldn't be surprised if anybody won that one.
Which
Yeah,
one?
that's a huge
Which one?
that's a big award, and it should be won by
What?
one of you guys.
Which one? Hall of Fame.
Yep.
Yeah,
You know who I would? Uh, uh, yeah, I would be in my vote if I had to do somebody. It'd be like Great Legend or We Love Comics.
We love.
And if I had to go from there, it'd probably be Biggie. You know what I mean? I'm just going and I'm thinking in my head. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. You
I
know
would,
what? You always
I would nominate people, and then I would break it down if they go tiers. To vote again. So
Yeah, so that's the whole list, guys. Chonko, appreciate your support, man. I hope that nobody attacks you for it, but I don't need that Biggie and Who Dat. I don't want content. I don't do content consistently, but we'll be back soon.
yeah, but
Yeah,
you're still a Hall of Famer legend.
yeah. You
yeah, Hall of Fame is not about making content all the time.
Yeah, I'm over here pushing Who Dat because I think he deserves it more than what a lot of people. I personally see Who Dat around more than Metarog and Sleepy. You know who else would be fucking good? Fucking John, dude. John would be a
John Council Kids.
oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. He pops up.
Because he's been around. I want to say he's maybe a few years after us. Not much, not much. Because only reason I say this because it's public, like because he's doing with a lot more with his daughters, and they've literally grown up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And Sleepy would be great too, honestly. Like Sleepy and Metarog, they're all good.
Yeah, it's something when you see somebody kids grow up while they're doing it, and then you have a kid and she grows up, and so it's like he's been around a while.
It's crazy seeing your kid on your old channels, like on your old stuff. I watched. You did some watch review or some nonsense.
I know.
It just popped up on my
feed. She was like a baby.
She's a baby, and I see her now. She can barely sit on your lap. She's taller than you, for Pete's sake.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad that the lists are shorter, though. Honestly, like it took about a half hour to get through them last year. It's a little easier to go this time.
It's not quite as confusing because you sort of know where people lie, so you might have to look to see how many subscribers people have. There's a few questions I have, like when does it actually start? Is it like beginning of the year subscribers, or is it now subscribers? That's sort of a lingering question for me. And the Kickstarter thing are people that have done art for Kickstarters, are they allowed to be nominated as community artists?
I'm assuming it's like for the answer to the first one, this is what I'm assuming. Award shows normally award shows are like whenever the year starts January. Now we're into the new award season. That's why people when they do movies who they think they're gonna win an Oscar, they'll drop it in November and December. You know what I mean? And just to be in that Oscar run, and because people tend to forget the movies that came out January, February. So I'm assuming that's what it is, but I could be wrong. Like since January starts
Chanko said subs as of when nomination began. So I guess nominations began a few weeks ago, I guess.
Now the other one is Kickstarter professional art or not. That's a big one.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
I'd love to vote Norin for that one or Rad.
Yeah, because I don't want to vote for somebody and then it's you're erasing the vote. Because
I think a waste to vote.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I think that the channel of the year is going to be the most scrappy one in my mind because for me, it's Chonko and Darth are at the head of the fucking pack on that for sure, and that's like picking children for me. I'm not quite ready to give my fucking full endorsement to either one because I don't want to have one of the kids looking at me like, you picked him, Biggie, you know. So it's tough, dude. Like that's going.
I thought I was your friend, Biggie.
Yeah. I don't want to. But either one of those are my favorite shit, man. I wish there was a way they could both get it. In my mind, like that would be. But there's different categories for each part of that, so that's good too. Chaco's so fucking good, dude. Chaco with his golden age and he came in and he's so humble. Like, he's always giving people credit for teaching. I just felt like he's already smarter than most people with golden age. He just don't say it.
He's got a great eye and a good collection.
Bro. He's a whiz. Like even with new books, like this motherfucker is smart and he just plays like he's not.
It's interesting to see him go back and forth between the old and the new. Actually, it's not. And most people that are into old really like the old, and most people that are into new really like the new. He's sort of got a little mix of both, which is interesting.
For sure, dude.
Breaking news.
That's that serious shit right there.
Breaking news.
Chaco,
it's breaking news.
It's fucking ass, dudes. What do you think about my theory of you being a little smarter than you put on with your old and new books, dude?
Oh, me? I don't know.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know.
Being all fucking modest and shit. Oh, who, me? Me? Little old me?
Me? I don't know shit.
Oh, I'm brilliant.
Yeah, okay.
I'm a fucking rocket scientist. Me.
Really?
I've learned a lot. I'd say like when it comes to like the golden age stuff, but I mean, like it's still like, anytime you're talking to Alan and Steven, you feel like a moron because they know so much.
They're pretty good, but I think you can stand up pretty good too, man.
Yeah, it's what the thing about that. I always tell people, like, just because you think you might not, you don't know everything you want to know.
Mm-hmm.
You're not afraid to ask questions to make your knowledge more, and you're not afraid to. You don't get upset when you find out if something was a little off. So like that's goes hand in hand of knowing, very knowledgeable. In my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I clearly, especially when it comes to like more modern stuff, I make mistakes for sure. I collected, and there was like a big gap in my collecting kind of history and stuff. But or sometimes I misunderstand things, like the whole Mark Spears thing, where I thought Mark Spears like did like a sketch and then altered. I was like totally wrong. But yeah.
We just tried to tell you, like we looked into it. You were just like, I don't know, it could be real.
Okay, I had that breaking news. I was first on the Biggie Shack show. Mark Spears. Sorry, bro.
Dropped that first. But I mean, we all fuck up little things. I thought that one book was the first Roger Rabbit. I'm still not convinced because I'm a hard ass. Whatever. We all fuck up little things. Even the great and all-knowing Alan and Steppo fuck up every now and then. Like last night, Alan or Stepper was like All-American. What is it, 24 or 42? Where fuck was the first time you saw? He said it was Captain America, and I was like, "You mean Green Lantern, right?" And he was like, "Oh, yeah." So people just say shit quickly, and
well, that's the other thing. It's like if you're into any sort of a nerdy hobby, some nerd's going to correct you. Like that. That's like for nerds, it's like the favorite thing in the world is to be like, "Whoa, wait, hold no." It's like the big thing to be able to say no. It's like that's like a favorite thing. I think in any nerdy hobby you get into, if somebody can correct you, that's like a fun thing.
Is our favorite thing to do. It's an impulse we can't stop. It really is.
Yeah.
Fucking Alan, when he shows his first appearances and they're like hardback, like fucking made of pine wood and shit, and you're just like, I don't think that's a comic book, Alan. And he's like, oh no. Start in it.
The time that where he was showing the book and it asked him to open it. He didn't want to show what was inside.
Yeah.
That was a funny one.
I knew that was going to be bad as soon as you did that. I was like, "This ain't good, man." I knew what you were doing. We all make mistakes. I've never fucked up 37 times so far. Yes, that's how it goes. But you're pretty pumped for this CBCA awards, I must say, Chunker. You're
You know,
definitely going in headstrong.
but I mean, mainly it's like, there are, like, when I saw the categories and I saw, like, I was like, I know exactly who that should be. Like that, like, and then to also hear, specifically, that for the live stream, the Monday live stream, that uh, how important it is for Alan on behalf of Steven. Like that, it's like that's like another thing that's kind of inspired me, because I like both those guys a lot, and I've learned so much from them. And like I've said, it's like before I had a channel, I was watching that, and I was kind of like, yeah, I think I could do that. I think I could put on a camera and do that. So it's like, yeah. Well, like I've always said, you and Matt too. Like I always feel a debt, and I want to make sure that that everybody knows to acknowledge you guys, because like both of you acknowledged me when I had 20 subscribers. So like, yeah, stuff like that. I want to. I get excited about that, and I'm excited that there's some kind of outlet where people can be recognized in this tiny little pocket of the world where we are, and 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 I think when you see specifically people who fit that category and deserve to be recognized, whatever that means, if it's a nomination or if it means winning, but people who deserve to get credit for the stuff they're doing in this tiny little world we have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Bleeker won a couple last year. He's experienced. How'd it feel, Bleeker? Was you watched over with good feelings, or how'd it go?
Yeah, it was really nice to be recognized by the community, especially as a small channel, to win best overall hangout. That was pretty. That was surprising, because there's a lot of people that have way more fucking subs than I do, and yeah, man, it was awesome to be voted. I enjoyed it, but that's like on the opposite end. If you're not voted in, it can be real fucking. It can be real depressing, right?
Yeah, and I was. People probably thought I was joking about Razor, but I really do get a kick out of new channels. So I think the new channels are the funnest thing. And we might have had some scrapes, but his channel's good, man. Like, dude, he's gonna have DJ Links on the 1s and 2s tonight, guys. Nothing could be much better than that. It's gonna be an extravaganza. He's gonna win some votes, and I hope he wins something too. I hope everybody wins. Honestly, like,
I'll go watch Mad Spidey.
no, man, seriously.
Chonko and Big Nasty. We're having a
Big Nat. I'll go watch.
They got real fucking creators on their channel. That's true.
We'll see. We'll see if Archerm responds. But like I said, I asked Kunko to put in a good word, but that would be cool. I would like to talk to Archerm. We'll see.
Yeah, for Hall of Fame, Neri Leobi, that'd be a good candidate.
Doesn't he actually extend over the Hall of Fame? Isn't he just?
I think he's the president of the community.
Pretty sure.
What? So you and Big Nasty, I've always seen it on Big Nasty's, but do you guys flip flop?
We're supposed to. The thing is, I've talked about this on my YouTube. There's something wrong. I've reached out asking for help on it, but I can't. It's always a private stream. Whenever I do it, I can never see like comments or anything if I do a stream on mine. So I've not been able to fix it. I've looked online. I've tried to talk to StreamYard. They totally ignored me. YouTube is kind of hopeless on it. I don't know what's wrong. So we've been just doing it on his, and it's been working out fine. So I mean, it's cool.
Have you watched The Hunt yet, Chonko?
I'm not sure. Which channel's that? Is it yours?
No, it's Tony Sanders. I'll send you a link tonight. You should check it out, because I was thinking you like dopes for comedic, and I feel like he puts on like a different kind of personality and hypes it up and whoops it up a little, and you'll see a lot of that on this show. It's like comic book wrestling. You know how I say I'm a comic book wrestler, all that stuff. So on the hunt, like everybody competes in like a federation, and there's gimmicks and stuff. So I'll send you the link. You might like it. I'll let you
Cool.
check it out.
Yeah, I like Dope. He has those like weird drop-ins he does, and just
Dope is great.
he's hilariously funny and a super good guy. I mean, so yeah, I'm pushing Dope for funniest. He makes me laugh.
Did Dope send you an AOK, Chaco?
He did send me an AOK.
I
Yeah.
knew it.
Oh, no,
I knew it.
but I mean, independent of that, like I share, like even before that, I was sharing Dope's channel with like people who are not involved in comic books at all, and they're subscribed to him now. Like they watch his stuff because they think he's so funny.
I'm just bugging, man. I like Dope quite a bit. He's a good dude.
Yeah, Dope's great. Dope, believe it or not, I actually had to twist Dope's arm, and I don't know if he's ever told anybody this, but I take all the credit. I don't give a fuck. I made him come on YouTube's live stream, and I told him, I don't care what you say, you got to come on. And he came on my channel, and I was like, Dope's first cameo, and I knew the books he had, and he did some early collector clubs with me and Doc. And then he kind of, blossomed, and now he's a big fucking superstar, and he does his thing with everybody. And I'm very proud of Dope. So I like Dope a lot. I did the same thing with Doc. Doc actually had pre-records, but he never really fucked with the community that much. But I told him, I said, I gotta get you on my channel. I think you're cool. And he hasn't done as much live streaming, but I do take a little bit of credit for everybody.
He almost started for a minute. He started for a second, and then all of a second he was done. I was like, Doc, you were so.
I know, dude. His
so
videos are so fucking money too, bro. He showed some great books in
Oh
those.
my god, it's fucking ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane.
Yeah, I love Doc and Doc.
It's like that Johnny. I don't know, you guys. Johnny comic stuff. I met him at C2E2, and we brought him on the stream with Biggie and I. I mean, he had like a couple thousand subscribers, but he didn't know any YouTube people, and now he's full on, meeting people, sending people AOKs, and like doing. He's totally in now, but super good guy.
Yeah, man. A lot of guys we've met that way. Matt's pretty good at knowing all the new stuff. Each video asks if you want them on, but you put it on for all vids. I don't know what she's talking about there.
He's talking about his privatized video.
Oh wait, audio. Wait, let's see.
K-pop's pretty
Turn
smart.
it on. The auto default. Each video asks you want to put them on, but you put it on for all the vids. I don't think that's what it is. I'll look for that. It's definitely something that's misselected, but I think it's when I first set it up, I did something wrong. But I'm not getting that. I'm not getting each video, asking for it. It's definitely a turn it on. Let me look. I'll have to look. K-pop. Maybe you know more than I do on it. So but whatever it is, it's stumped me, and I've asked around, and nobody seems to be able to know what it is.
Now I know what y'all are talking about. Okay. Hey, who dat? Do you got that Iron Man Doom book around you? That fucking book blew
yeah. Just give me a minute. I'll get it.
Yeah, I want to try to chat that again. That should fuck me up. So when you started collecting, what the fuck started you back collecting? Oh no, you've been collecting for years and years, right, Chonko?
Well, I did. I mean, when I was young and as a kid, I collected. I've shown a lot of the stuff that I still have from when I was a teenager and all that. But then, I joined the military. That was a big thing, and it's not like you can carry the stuff around the world with you, So I got rid of a bunch of my stuff. I kept like one box that was kept at my parents' house, and then I sold some stuff, and then I started kind of rebuying stuff, like early eBay. I would buy like handfuls of stuff, and then I stopped again, and then I would just get like trade paperbacks and omnibus or something like that. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, I saw that. Yes, that's really a cool one.
I fucking love that, man.
Yeah.
God, Golly, how much does it cost to get one of those? Who dat?
I'm selling this one for $75.
If I got it without the signature, is there any way to do that?
If people have them for sale without the SIG,
Yeah.
SIG just makes it. I just like the SIG.
I think you can get more for that.
Yeah, but no, it can get more. It's like $100 and something with the SIG, but I think it's around the price I'm telling you for this one. But yeah, they only had 250 of them, and they sold out. Like the show opened at 4. It sold out like at 3:30 because I was in the show early.
Wow.
So yeah, it sold out like at 3:30 before the show even opened on Friday. So I was able to get in that influencer crowd and buy some books and saw my boy Comic Thomas. I saw Comic Thomas 103.
I remember you telling your X-Men story, Chonker, about you got grounded, and so I just picture you as like a long-term collector, honestly. Like you just
Well, when I was a kid, I collected X-Men, and I collected all through the Claremont run. That was like middle school, and then through high school I collected. And yeah, I've talked about that a little bit on different channels when I'm on, but then when I joined the military, I mean, for years I didn't, and then eBay started, and I started buying some stuff occasionally, and then I would buy stuff like real irregular. I would just buy like trade paperbacks or stuff like that to try to read stories, and then like really getting back into it like head first. I mean, I had the stuff that I had kept, and the stuff I bought on eBay, probably 15-20 years ago, and then but it was just like one box. I had one box of stuff. That was it. And then maybe 2.5 years ago, about 2.5 years ago, I started buying comics again.
Okay, 2.5.
I have an X-Men story too, but it didn't. It ended well. It didn't start off good. But
your X-Men story is the worst fucking one.
It had a happy ending.
Hold on, who dat? Do you know the X-Men story we're talking about, Chonko? Who dat?
No, I haven't heard this one.
Oh, dude, lay it on him, who dat?
All right, so that was a year ago. So a year ago, I've gone to Dallas Fan Expo. CBCS just announced they have the new labels. I had an X-Men 1 in one of their original cases, so I wanted to get a new case, get the new label. I did that with that book and another book with my Secret Wars 8. So I drop it off. They said be ready Sunday. I go Sunday to pick it up. I do actually, and it's so funny. I do a walkthrough on Bleeker's channel in church of the con. Yeah. So I wasted probably some time doing a walkthrough before, because I was actually supposed to just go pick up the book and leave. Pick up the books and leave. So I do a little walkthrough. Then I was like, all right, guys, I gotta go pick up these books, and I'm heading back. Let's go pick up my books. They can't find my X-Men 1. And this is not X-Men 190s. This is X-Men 1,
right?
The big one. So they're searching. They can't find it. The guy said maybe we left it at the facility. I know that's out of the question because they had less than 100 books that did on-site grading. So I went to the facility. They can't find it, can't locate it. Did a police report, did everything. Come to find out, the book was either stolen from CBCS's facility or the convention.
Whoa.
Yeah. So when once we kind of figured that out, we started working. I was trying to work with CBCS. I did some video stuff with with Thorough and a few other people talking about the book, trying to put the word out. And then CBCS did the most idiotic thing. They started promoting an auction with some of the books that had the new label, and one of the books was an X-Men 1.
Oh my God!
So thanks to members of the community, they flooded CBCS's comment section. Hey, is this the X-Men 1 that was stolen? Is this the Is this the one that blah blah blah? This is the
Oh,
one,
I
like
dropped
yeah,
I dropped a comment in there. Who that? I was like,
yeah. Bleecker did. I know Collecto 6 was like the first person, and like
Wow.
so they flooded it all of a sudden. They said they called me up and say we have good news. So I'm thinking, all right, they're gonna cut me a big check. I'm gonna go buy this book again. And it was like, yeah, your X-Men 1 got mailed back to the facility anonymously. And you can, and where the where it originated the mailing from, like where it got dropped off, was outside of Dallas, Texas.
Oh my god.
So it was still in a state. That's why I said it was either stolen in a facility or somebody working there stole it. That's what my theory was, because
somebody
didn't even
gave
leave
it to their buddy and said, "Here, take this and get out of here." And
yeah. So, but it got mailed back anonymously. The reason why I say that, because if you mailing back a book that you know it's not yours and the significance of that book, I want you to know I'm mailing it back because I want a reward.
Right.
I want to give me some free grading, give me something.
Or you don't get.
But no,
Yeah.
yeah. So they dropped it off. Then they recased it, and they flew it back. So I didn't have to. They didn't mail it to me. Somebody from CBCS flew it back. I guess maybe with their HR department or something. They flew the book back, and I picked it up at the airport. I actually did I got a little video on my channel of me picking it up at the
Oh,
airport.
I'll have to watch that. Yeah.
Yeah. I
So,
said that was the best unboxing of the year. I think they had I think last year they had like a best unboxing, and I said, well, that's the best unboxing. Nobody can top that.
did you keep it or did you sell it?
No, I kept it. My
Like a
wife,
five or something. It's crazy.
I still have it. It's locked up, but my wife told me, she said you can never use CBCS again. It was like a whole bunch of
I would never use them.
no, no way, man.
Yeah, so it was a big bag. It was and they still really didn't. I haven't heard nothing else about it after I got it back. So, but I did but I tell you this, I did go to CBCS. I passed by their table at this convention this past week. The guy who was in charge last year, he wasn't there, so he might have got fired. That's what my assumption is. He wasn't there.
You think the whole entire facility would have got fired that was at that bloody well place? That's ridiculous.
Didn't a bunch of them like go to what's the new one? Is it PDA or P?
PSA.
PSA, yeah.
Yeah, they haven't opened.
They haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
I've just heard that they're like they're ramping up though. I've heard that they're because they're supposed to start this year. That's what I heard.
Yeah,
they're supposed to start. They haven't rolled out because they have a lot of issues that they're trying to, I guess, figure out. The size of PSA slabs are bigger than CGC and CBCS. They're heavier, and dealers don't like that because then you have to package those separately. You can't just put it in a regular slab box.
I don't want that.
Yeah, so it's kind of. Yeah, so they have to figure that part out. And then it's like, I don't want to say it's 1.5 times heavier than the normal slab. Yeah. So it's almost double the weight.
Yeah, I don't want that.
That adds up too, with shipping and travel, all kind of stuff they gotta fix, But if they can fix all that, they'll be the number 2 comic in the game immediately, in my opinion.
And I would like them to. I know they might not do it, but I'd like them to change the label. I think it looks like crap. I know they're using what they use for cards, but it just looks like a generic grocery store sticker or something.
I hate it, Shanko. I absolutely hate their label, and if they put that on a comic book, I probably won't use them.
Yeah. It matters. It matters.
It does. Let's talk about the label for a second. Every one of us can probably make a better label than CGC's using, than PGX's, than any of them are using. Can you just not hire a student? Can they not hire a guy to go, okay, we're making a new label?
But what's funny about that? In the comic world, I get the label for the matters, but in the card world, it doesn't matter. because PGA is what I said. Yeah, yeah.
I don't understand how there's
They're king.
having such a hard time with just making a smart looking, nice, clean looking label that gives the details that every comic collector needs to know, and that's it. It's not. It doesn't seem like rocket science to me to make a label. I don't know. Call me crazy.
Well, and also it's like, it's not like you're not like working in like a creative medium. I mean, there are literally hundreds of graphic designers and artists and stuff who would love to do something like this and make like a really cool kind of label with like, shiny stuff or whatever they do.
They do. Have you gone to an art museum? Look at one of the labels on the painting. It's like gold leaf with a little bit of. It's nice. It's clean.
Yeah.
It's fresh. I don't know. It's not hard. It's pretty easy stuff. God dang it all.
Yeah. I mean, like a hollow foil, like a hologram
Just
kind
give
of.
us a nice label, guys. That's all we're asking. It's not hard. It's not hard.
Yeah.
Hire a student. Whatever you got to do.
Let me see if I'm gonna go see if I can go get the X-Men one.
Yeah, I think we'll wrap up pretty soon. I'm
Get that book and show it off.
Yeah, I'm digging through my books for later. I actually don't have a ton of like,
You have every Kirby book ever fucking made. Stop it. This fucking guy.
I got about 1, 2, 3. I only got like 5 Kirby slabs, 6 maybe.
Baby chose Kirby as the cover championship tonight, and I have no Kirby, and I'm fighting him. Thanks, Biggie.
You got Kirby, man. Come on, everybody's got Kirby.
Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome. I'm just trying to help you get where you need to go.
There we go.
If I can provoke you to get a Kirby, that would be the best part of it.
So here's the X-Men one. I actually probably should bring it to Heroes Con and get it on-site graded.
Yeah.
That's good. I should bring it to Heroes and just get them regraded.
Wow.
Could you imagine losing that?
That's huge.
Shit.
Yeah.
As
That's
far as I know, it's never been pressed and clean. Because when I got it, it was in an old Generation 1 CBCS label. And you can see some little, you kind of see some little stuff going on with it.
Oh,
yeah. But yeah, it's I don't think it's ever been worked on, but that's what I wonder if I should crack it and let CGC take it over and do on-site grading, because if I can get it back the same day.
It was like 12, 13 grand. What are those now? I don't even know.
Books that I ain't gonna lie, books that are on my PC, I really don't know which I need to do keep up with that for insurance purposes. But
Yeah.
I know when it vanished, it was around 10. It was like between 10 and 11.
It's easy 10. Easy 10.
Yeah,
But
I'll say this, Shanko. Good luck finding an X-Men one at 4 or 5 for 10.
Good luck.
No, there's no way.
The price
There's no way.
be GPA and Go Collect might be 10, but good luck finding a 4, 5, and 10.
Hey, you're not.
I'm thinking it's more than that. I'm just looking right now.
I'm thinking 15.
But that's just my opinion.
Okay, let me look. It's
Look at that. I would say that's the best community AOK ever has anybody ever gotten.
Pretty good.
so
Yeah.
one. Let's see. So a 4.0 sold for 10. A 4.5 this last month sold for 13,150.
Yeah.
13,150. So it's $13,000 book.
Yeah. So I mean, I know when it disappeared, it was around 10, and I was like, I'm not gonna be able to find this book for 10 grand.
No.
If they had cut me a check and like, here you go, good luck, I'd be like, I would have never been able to find a 4 or 5 for that price.
Yeah, that's a cool book too.
Yeah, I got a Civil Wars 2 Kirby homage, and I am pretty sure that it's that right there. But I'd have to, let me see if I can find it before we go, just to kind of show that it is. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate you, man. I don't deserve any of the attention y'all been giving me, but I'll take it, dude.
Yeah, I like I was saying, I'm pushing Biggie Hall of Fame. I was pushing Alan and Steppo the Monday stream. Was pushing damn man, I can't remember all of them. But for Alan brought up Who Dat for that the tier for unboxings, and so I'm gonna vote Who Dat for unboxings this year.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
And what was I gonna vote for? Church for one of the best show. Or,
I think it was like best show in that tier. I think.
Yeah, I think
he's in that 500 to 700.
I think best show tier for Church. And I was gonna go vote for the guys. Nathan Hagen and Dope and Eric. They do that FOMO squad. I was going for the smaller channels tier. I was going to do that for their show.
Yeah.
And Beyond Wednesdays for like the production, like the show production. I love what Brian's doing with the production at that show.
Blowing up, that's for sure.
I just think he's like doing like cutting edge stuff with his like overlays and songs and all that stuff. I think he's doing great. Biggie Hall of Fame.
I know you haven't seen much of Darth, but Darth gets like, I think he had like 60 people in his chat, and he's under 200 sub channel.
Yeah.
Darth does really good for the amount of subscribers and shit like that. So
yeah, I love Darth's channel.
He's definitely a candidate.
Yeah. I mean, I'm nominating myself for best new channel.
Yeah.
And if people decided to, I wouldn't complain. But
the category you won is the best new channel. I don't blame you. I think that's your best one. Yeah.
It's the only one I deserve. Like it, and not just me nomination. I don't mean I deserve to win it, but I do deserve to be nominated, and I'll stand on it. I think, it's I think I'm putting out 5 or 6 videos a week, and I think I'm doing like various different types of content and stuff, and I'm not going to be shy about it. I think I deserve a nomination. I don't know that there might be somebody that deserves to win, but I'm not shy about saying I'm proud of what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro. That's your spot. So yeah, informative in the 500 to 1,000 is Matt, and
Matt, yes.
0 to 500. I feel like you were pretty informative myself, but I can't remember who I said earlier. Hold on, I got a phone call. I'll be right back. Hello. Hey.
Well, Biggie's on that phone call. I'm gonna get out of here, boys.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably head out here.
You ain't got nothing to do, man.
Cheers, man. Later, guys.
All right. All right.
Yeah, Matt for informative. That was another one. I'm voting for Dope Comics for funniest. The guy makes me laugh. I know he might be a dark horse. I know there are other channels that people might push. I was gonna do JSS for Blue Wrench this year. I know he and Christina are both great in that category, but I was kind of I was aligned with the people who were saying, Christina won last year, JSS. I think he deserves it. I don't remember.
I think Christina. I don't know. She might have took herself out being what they call it. She's basically sponsoring an award or something like that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, something like that. That's what they were saying earlier, and I was like, well, if that's the case, then yeah, I agree. Like JSS should easily, win that one. That one might be a little bit easier than all the others. And
I know he really wants it. I've talked to him about it, and he, I mean, he makes a good case. He's like, look, man, I really, show up for everybody's stream. I help everyone out, and he's right. He does. He and Christina both, but like I said, if she won last year, I mean, he really does show up and help out with pretty much everybody's show. So yeah, I don't blame him. He deserves it.
He I want to say another person that was on that level, but he hadn't been around in a while, and I wish Blico wouldn't have left, and I could have asked, but there was another guy who always was around and did basically like JSS. Actually, it was a couple of guys. With one, he was just saying, he just said the name, and I was like, yeah, I haven't heard from him in a while. So hopefully
Robbie Joseph. Right. Robbie Joseph is another guy, one that I called out. I just don't think he's not doing as many as like JSS and Christina, but he another really good guy. Or not Robbie Joseph. I'm saying the wrong name. Not Robbie Joseph. Robbie Joseph is a supporter. Oh my God, why do I? Oh, I'm losing all my.
It was like taco bits.
You remember who he was talking about? Biggie, that he said he probably would have nominated this person, but he hadn't been around for like a year. He was hoping he was okay. I forgot his name. Can't think right now.
There was a few. There's GT Key. There was Las Cruces.
Las Cruces, that's what it is. Las Cruces.
Okay. Yeah, Las Cruces, definitely. I can't find my fucking Kirby Civil War 2 right now, but that's okay.
Oh, Richard Westfall. That's what I meant. I don't know why I said Robbie Joseph, but yeah, Richard Westfall, he helps a lot of.
I post every book I get on Instagram, so I'm just gonna go to my Instagram. It's like my CLZ. All right, you guys. Here it is. Cool. All right. Tell me. Oh, did we get 5 memberships? Look at this.
Nice, Brad.
Oh, Brad, thank you for supporting the network, brother.
Breaking news.
All right. So, okay. Now look at these. All right. Here we go. So this is a Kirby. Shit, let me get that out of the way. Thank you again, Big Nornrad. This is a Kirby homage. Okay.
Nice.
And I'm thinking it's not perfect, but it's close.
Oh, it does look like that. It does look like that.
Yeah.
The arm is like the same angle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It does. It looks exactly like that.
I don't know why it's so bright now, but
it's just picking up the screen. The camera picks up the phone bright, and eventually it'll adjust, but just takes some time.
Oh, his hand is up though on the 2, and his leg isn't as noodly as it is on here. But
that arm is like identical.
Yeah, the arm and the chest. I mean, this is someone else doing Kirby's art. You guys think? I don't know. But that's what I think. That's what I think when I see that homage. I'm like, oh, that's Hulk too. All right. Well, yeah, man. I think we're going to roll on out. Thank you, everybody. Saturday, Flatterday. Go check out the hunt later tonight. And check out Razor's DJ links on the 1s and 2s. I think everybody's going to be pumped for that, man. So
Big Nasty and Chonko.
Chonko and Big Nasty, they're going to have, what was the other guy? Maybe
Garage Geek. We're going to have him on tonight.
Garage Geek and possibly our German in the future. And after that, Steppo for sure.
Next week we have Steppo on next Saturday.
Right. And if you want to hang out with them after they do their interview and stuff, they drop a link in the chat and anybody can hang out, which I'm going to try to catch in and get into if I can.
We sign autographs, do the full thing.
Yeah, man, they're awesome. I got me a beer koozie and a fucking first Mr. Sinister. So these guys are cool. You might want to fuck with them. Check y'all out later. The network appreciates all the nominations and all that good stuff. See y'all in the future. #enjoy.
Biggie.